Hey, how you doing? We doing that, are we? We can do that? How's it going? Very well, how are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Last time I saw you, you were prepping this, you were getting ready to shoot in a
Yeah.
pandemic.
Anxious and that.
Yeah,
And
what was how did you find the scenario of directing in the pandemic? Because I imagine it was pretty difficult, even if you had directed before.
It was actually fine, because most of the people that would be on set and, try and do stuff weren't able to be there. So it was literally just me and the cast, and it was pretty nice, to be honest. So it was actually quite nice. And also, in terms of socially distancing, I'm fine to socially distance with human beings. And also wear a mask, I don't mind.
Tell me about you first arriving on Maurice's story, because it's this great story of an underdog, how we define success,
Yeah.
and it seems to be a great synergy with the way that you make movies. Just wondered whether it was you wanted to do it straight away, or if it took a bit of convincing.
To be honest, I'd actually said I'm not going to ever, I had this pretentious idea that I was never going to direct somebody else's script, that I was going to be Paul Thomas Anderson and write my own shit. I still thought that was going to be the case until I read Simon's script, and I was like, I feel like I wish I'd written the script, to be honest. Like it felt, and also the character, I felt like I knew him so well. And I do love an underdog story. I like 8 Mile is my favorite film. So, 8 Mile of the Golf. Yeah.
Tell me about, obviously you worked with Sally before, but I wanted to ask you about Mark, because he seems so perfect for this role.
Yeah.
I hear that you kind of went after him quite hard.
Yeah, I went after him pretty hard.
Yeah. What did it take to convince him?
Not much money.
It's always that, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty good transfer fee. Straight to Tottenham. Yeah. So essentially, to get him, I had to write him a letter. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I like to write letters to people, or like somebody I'm trying to get. And yeah, I was shocked and discovered that he hadn't been offered a comedy before. And to be honest, I thought I'd lost him, because I spoke to him on the phone, and all I did was talk about Paul Thomas Anderson and Punch Drunk Love. And he was like, "Wow, you really like Paul Thomas Anderson?" I was like, "Yeah, he's great."
Just a final question: you get to bring it to the festival, 2,000 people in there. A year and a half ago, we thought maybe how long would we get to go back to the cinema? It must be a fantastic feeling.
It's fantastic, and I just can't wait to watch a comedy with 2,000 people, because I've never done that really. It's normally in IMAX watching Interstellar, which is way too serious. So no, it sounds good. But I can't wait to experience it, and hopefully people laugh.
I laughed a lot, so congratulations. Thanks so much for your time. Always lovely to talk to you. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!